Shalom royalty. Hey, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are better than me right now because, okay. I have to separate me from what the Most High wants me to share. So let me go ahead and get his message out. This is what he said. I did not want to come on here and say this. I really was going to rant a little bit and share how I felt, but he wants me to say this. Judgment is coming for the men of the Most High. Men in general. Those of you who have a platform, who are speaking the truth, who are helping our people, and that is your purpose for being, whether it be on social media, having your own website, having your own platform, speaking the truth out in front of hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of people. Judgment is coming for you very soon. I just felt that. I just felt that one. Now, judgment isn't always a bad thing. Remember that, religion has put a negative connotation on judgment. If you have been doing the work of the Most High, if you have been fulfilling your God-given mission, then judgment actually means a good thing for you. No. So that's pretty much it for that. Now, I'm going to share how I feel because so on this channel, I shared some information about things happening between a couple, and now it's about 3 different spiritual content creators. I'm not going to keep doing that. And it's not my job to report news on people individually. I noticed that this was something very big that happened, and I also said out of my mouth before any of this happened that these individuals need to come together, and then for some reason they collided, and that was the only reason I said something personally. Other than that, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And I did mention in my other videos too that other communities are going through the same thing, but this is another reason why I encourage people to understand astrology. I'm not saying follow it, depend on it for everything in your entire life, but this is one of those things that just isn't in the Bible. Is that a freaking gnat? Okay. Ooh, it just touched my face. My face. Anyway, so this is one of those things that isn't specifically in the Bible. The only thing I can think of is nation rising against nation, but it's leader rising against leader. And that is weird. And that's why it's like, okay, Mercury is retrograde right now, and it is Gemini season. So understand that no one's going to be feeling themselves right now. No one's going to be feeling complete and whole in their essence, in their energy. It's a bunch of weird things going on at the moment. And so with things going on astrologically, for those of you who still don't get it, why do you think they tell you that the moon phases affect the water? Also, why do you think they tell you that we're made up of 90% water? Okay, if the moon has enough power to affect the ocean, sorry about that. It's my son's birthday, so he's, going at it. If the moon has enough power to affect the oceans and other waves and currents and stuff, why is it not powerful enough to affect people? So if the moon has that sort of effect on the earth, other planets do as well. God talks about the firmament and how as above, so below. Things happen in heaven before they happen on earth. So that's why that type of stuff is important. It's just not specified like the way that we understand it, or for it to be easily understood coming out of the Bible specifically, which is why I do so much research and I read the Bible every day to put pieces together. Just like when you talk about Lucifer Morningstar falling from his grace and then Jesus replaced him. Like, you guys, that is in the Bible. Literally, what is the morning star? It's our sun. Jesus is the Son of God. Like, it's... When you say stuff like that, you sound like a crazy person, but everything makes sense. Anyway, it's stuff going on with spiritual YouTubers, things going on with Hebrew YouTubers, and this isn't just YouTubers, this is content creators in general, people who are on different platforms and everything. stuff been going on with Christians. That's been, something that I would talk about a lot on this channel. People are still finding my Pastor Jennings video and still, insulting me in the comments and being rude because they don't understand the message I was trying to give. I was saying, according to Matthew, I believe it's 18 verses 15 through 17, we're not supposed to make videos and like expose people and do bad stuff like that before going to somebody directly. You're supposed to go to people directly before you say anything about them. It doesn't even matter. Like if someone, of course, is doing something that's just bad, then okay, it's understandable. But if they're not like doing anything to harm somebody, and you have a specific issue, whether it's something that's, like subliminal or like small, or just, just read the passage, Matthew 18, 15 through 17. You're supposed to contact them directly first. Then, if they're not hearing you, you go with a group of people, 2 or 3 people. Then after that, you go to them before the church. That's how that's supposed to go. All these exposed videos and crazy stuff, we're not supposed to do that. That's biblically out of line. So that was something that I addressed months ago. Now it's happening on different fronts. I'm sick of this gnat. I can't with the gnat right now. Now that it's happening on other fronts outside of just the Christian community, and it's happening during Mercury retrograde and Juneteenth. I mean, Juneteenth is coming up, but June 10th, 10 is coming up in a couple of days, and June 11th is what people are like paying a lot of attention to. Do y'all not see how the energies are working right now? And how, honestly, I'll be very honest, billionaires study astrology. Who are the billionaires? They know that all this is going on, so they're playing into the energies. Why do y'all think that Elon Musk is doing the crazy stuff he's doing right now? Why do y'all think Jeff Bezos is stepping down from Amazon right now? Why do you think he's going into exploration? Why is Elon Musk getting into cryptocurrency even deeper than he is right now, trying to push Dogecoin to become a real currency instead of just being a joke? Why isn't he at SpaceX or Tesla concentrating on his actual businesses? Why is Jeff Bezos so involved in whatever Elon Musk has going on? Even though they're separate, they're about to be doing the same things. Why is all that happening right now? Why is the news constantly talking about UFOs? Look, man, look. I'm gonna go outside. Dude, and it's our melanated men. I haven't seen too many Caucasian men doing a bunch of crazy stuff with each other, but here we go. All right. Y'all, this has been going on for so long and I'm so tired of it. It is the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is all we've ever grown up seeing, ever. It's always black men pinned towards each other, and then you got the women in the background and they're like, oh, this blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. And then you got like women disliking each other and we don't have unity in our community. Can we get it together? Can we just get it together? What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. Look, no offense to, the LGBTQ plus community. I know it's Pride Month. This isn't directed at y'all. I am talking to the individuals who claim to be cisgendered straight black men. This is a message to them. Y'all sound gay as hell. Why are y'all arguing with each other the way that you're arguing with each other? Y'all need to get it straight because you're acting like you have a vagina. Listen to me, man. Females going back and forth, okay, it's not a good thing, but it's understandable because they're emotional. We are emotional creatures. We tend to do things, on impulse and everything. Y'all are men, though. How are y'all supposed to be running your households? How are y'all supposed to be running our communities? How are you supposed to be running anything if y'all are arguing back and forth like a bunch of bitches? Boy, y'all need your ass whooped. Look. Chill out. And to the men who are big enough to actually apologize, good job. Congratulations to you because you realized what you were doing. You realized what was happening and you wanted to make things right, whether the other person wanted to make things right or not. That's commendable and that's great. The rest of you bitches, you small dick energy bitches, Get it together. There's no reason for y'all to be arguing publicly on the internet like this. This is the most embarrassing thing. Because, like I said, we've been seeing this back and forth stuff happening for a very, very long time. It's one thing for rappers to do it, for clout, for recognition, for news, for media. But we are spiritual content creators. What? Stop. A lot of y'all use the Bible in your content. A lot of you say that you communicate with the ancestors in your content. What do they have to say about this? Are you talking to them before you do this stuff? Are you? Because I can guarantee you a lot of them have been like, hey, don't do that. And you were like, I'm going to see for myself and do it anyway. Like I prayed before I did this video and God told me right before I hit record, tell them that judgment is coming. I didn't want to tell y'all that. I feel like that's none of my business. But as a prophet and a voice of God, I had to tell you that. So if I'm disobedient, then I'm disobeying the Father. And that's not good for me. So I can't just sit up here and act like, I'm like just... This is the most annoying thing ever. This is so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go because this has my blood boiling. Like, how are we supposed to be children of God? Somebody shared with me the scripture passage, 1 John 3, and I read the whole thing yesterday. It felt really good to read it, but seeing stuff like this, I suggest y'all go read 1 John 3, just the whole chapter, the whole thing, no specific scripture. He's constantly calling us his children. And here we are, acting like a bunch of kids. I mean, I guess it fits, right? Even though a lot of us have children as well, I would assume that everyone wants to be a good example for them. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Shalom royalty. Tawara.